everybody. Let me show you guys what we've been doing so far. Again, this is not my world, this is my wife's world. So, I've been working on it for her. Let's see. Yeah, let me go up there. Oh, yeah. We changed this. This used to be a square. And then we added this here. And I added this as well. That's a mine for resources. Because she was low on resources. And then we added an elevator. We had this here before, but it was not functional. Now it's functional. I don't have to press anything. It just shoots me up. Okay, so let me show you what we do. Yeah, as you can see, I guess we added all this little additions, all the islands over there. Yep, as you guys can see. Let me show you some more. Yep, so we added what? This is One Piece theme, so we're calling it Water 7. So we have 7 islands. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We technically have 8 with that little one right there. So where I don't know if you guys could see my pointer, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I guess. So I guess you don't have to. I guess we have, instead of Water 7, we might call it Water 8. I'm not sure, but yeah, we have the islands, the designs. I'm still waiting for the grass to grow over there, but since I'm not over there, the grass is not loading, so I actually have to move her character. Everybody's sleeping right now. I have to put more fencing right here. I gotta grow trees everywhere. I only have trees in a few places. The horse stable that I'm using as a tree farm for right now. We added the lights. Oh, we added trees over there. I don't know if we got that on video. Let me go down and let's go there. This is her house. Let's go there in person and see what we're working with. We had it on survival, and all the villagers that I brought up here, they died, except for one, and I think he's run away. So yeah, there's a lot going on in here. We normally don't play survival mode just because we like to protect the villagers, and we forgot that it's dark up there because we haven't done anything. Do I gotta take anything with me up there? Let me take a couple of things. Wait, so we were on survival, and then they just died because we couldn't protect them. Yeah, sad. What can you do, you know? We were trying to get bone so we could do bone meal because growing those trees takes a lot of resources and time. So we figure it's like, okay, if we get a couple of skeletons, then we could turn the bones into bone meal instead of um, composing a whole bunch of potatoes, which takes forever. So hold on, let me put this in here because I don't need it. What else do I need? Yeah, I don't need this right here. I also don't need this, but where will I put it? Yeah, I'll take this with me. I kind of need this over there anyway, so I'll take it. And I'll take 35 trees. I'll take 64 trees. I'll take this. I need it all. What else do I need? That'll be it. Oh, filled up already. Let me pick some of it real quick. Bro, this thing just be blooming so far. It's not just here. Everywhere we go, we just see the cherry blossom blooming everywhere. But whatever this is, what is this here? I don't even know what it is. This random flowers. Because we could be all the way down in the mine, which is pretty deep, and you still see the green petals. Spores. They might be spores because they're coming out of a flower. So I guess that they're not blooming. I wasn't sure. Budding. I'm not sure what the terminology would be for that. They're releasing pollen or some type of petal. Oh, well, yeah. Let me pick all this up. I don't want the game glitching. Well, not all of it, but some of it. I'm not going to try to pick every single potato, which I'm already trying to do, but I'm going to avoid doing that. I'm just going to try to get patches where I see like big patches of potatoes. I'll head there. In a random angle. Yep. Now let me get out of here. No. Oh, psh. Now I'm gonna go. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much what we did. This is the garden. I don't know if I showed it to you guys. This is the sheep area, which we only have one. I don't know what happened there. This is the bridge that it just so happens that connects to this area. At the beginning, when I was expanding her village, none of this was here. Not the garden. It was like up to here, and then randomly she went like up to up to here maybe. Like she did this randomly, and then L shape. Then she turned down here. That's how it was, and then I added all of this, all of this stuff right down here. Not the lights, but the trees and the dirt. At the beginning, it was just cobble slab, but then I changed it because it looked too weird, looked too strange for potatoes. So I added all of this. I added the garden because she had a really small garden and she wasn't making any money from it. So what I did was I created this garden and I brought the village economical system back up online because I'm assuming that at some point it was online. Like, and what I mean online is like it was actively producing resources for the villagers. But then the cataclysm happened, and then or the zombie apocalypse happened, and all the villagers got wiped out, and the villages they lost money, and then boom. But now they're back online. They're making tons of cash, trading emeralds, that kind of stuff. Ooh. Yeah, so real quick, let me show you what we've done. Finally, let me get out of here. So yeah, none of this stuff was here. But it just so happened that I left this area untouched just as a reminder of what it was from when I did it, and then I changed it back to grass. So I did this grass here, and then I left the square in the middle. I did that so she could build a house. She's good at building houses, as you guys can see. I don't build those type of houses. And then we added this little bridge. You can come in here, look at the fishes. Look at the fishes. We added this island right here, this little island. A house is gonna go here. This are private. This is like a private area where you have houses with small families instead of being in the city, which will be that island. It'll be here, kind of. And then another house is gonna go here, and we have the clear floors of looking down at that crack. So in case you wanna go down there, And then also right out of that crack in the ocean, you can go down there and there's an error in the system and it's super glitchy down there. It's crazy. As you guys could see far away on the distance, we have my village, which is untouched. I haven't done anything but mine. Alrighty, so let's go to the other villages. The only trees that I grew were the entryway into the villages, just because I ran out of bone meal. So we're going to the next village. Okay, I'm gonna grow some trees right here. I'm not if they don't grow because they're too big. You know what's funny? Let me do that right now. Two green ones. No, pink or green. Yeah, I'll do pink. Just we haven't done that in a while. Oh gosh, this is gonna be a short video. I have to go get my trash cans from the streets. I think that the trash people came already to collect the trash. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Here it is, axe. Okay, so they got some room. There's something I have some bone meal. I just don't know where it is. You know something? I hope that this is not too much pink riding in the middle. I hope. Ooh, ooh. Mm, this might be too much pink. I think I'm gonna go with green. I try not to overuse pink. If you guys see my other videos on my other village, you should know why I try not to overuse pink. I have a village. I think I'm just gonna tell it won't. I'm not gonna do it justice. This village is full of pink trees, kind of. It's just too much. Too much pink, too much white. Okay, let me fix this real quick. I know I could be adding trees right there, but I'm not adding them. I'm waiting for Purple Moon Jelly, my wife Selena, to come in and do I don't even know what she's gonna do here, but she's gonna do something. But I'm just putting the fence just in case we get some type of villager, so they try to run away or whatever the case may be. They do that. Not that they're running away, but they're migrating to other places, and we don't want them to leak our location. Not that they'll do that on purpose, but eventually people will realize that this is where they're coming from because there's so many of them. And then you have another issue. You have people coming into your village, which for a long time I kept in my world. I kept trying to prevent, but then I had a closed door policy for all the villages for security reasons. But then I was like, you know what's funny? Let them all come in, and then I was like, let them all go out. So I free them all. Ooh, it's kind of dark. Let me see if I can put the brightness of the screen up just so it could be a little better. Wow, so I got this stuff, the trash can from the road. So let's go back. Now the screen is a little brighter. See, this is one of the biggest islands that we did. Did I show this area here? I don't remember. I tried doing some kind of design just so they don't all look the same. And we're still waiting for the grass to grow. It takes time. And this is the biggest island. Here we're planning to have a couple of houses, more than just two houses. A few little houses to have like a village, and we're gonna put a bell in here. Yeah. I'm gonna try to make everybody in this village purple. I'm gonna bring it from the swamp, and that's her favorite color too. So swampy color, purple. Not just jumping. Um, no, but purple is her favorite color. But the swampy area is one of my nicest area. I like the swamp. One, you get the purple villagers. I think they're one of the most unique characters in Minecraft. Oh, here we have another area. Um, Again, still waiting for the grass to grow. It's almost here. And then it just needs to spread all around this area. I left this opening here with no tree because at some point I'm gonna make another island right here. So yeah, this is gonna be where the bridge is gonna come from here. And at some point, all of them are gonna connect. They're all gonna be connected to the mainland. So you're gonna be able to go from this island to that island to that island, which you already can, but it takes time. So at some point, I'm gonna make a bridge here for you to just be able to cross all of there. Or maybe not, maybe not. Or maybe you could go from here to over there, just to make it easier. And another, looking down there, it's super murky. It's cloudy down there. I'm gonna have to put some lights down there to light it up. We have another island. Oh gosh. Yeah, everything else I'll leave in there. Let me see. Look at this one, fences. That's all I can make. And potatoes, gotta be potatoes in here. This. Okay. Oh, real quick, let me just do this real quick. I have this entry that only I know about, and now you guys know it too, just in case. I just didn't want to have to go all the way around there. Could have just crossed the water. So we'll put this in here because I'm gonna expand this section of the horse stable. I'm gonna push it forward to fill that in and to give them more room. So this is gonna come forward all the way up to here, I guess. And that section is gonna stay the same. It's just here because it looks odd just having this open space there and then this here. So it's like, okay. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, so bring it forward. Maybe push this in a little more to kind of, because then there's going to be a water gap. There's going to be a 1 block gap right here. There could be a gap, right? People could do some fishing. Yeah, it'll be good. I'll leave that there. Oh yeah, let me show you here. The other island right here, smaller one, just for the person that takes care of the horses. This is supposed to be where we're gonna put the we're gonna put a honey a honeybee section here. Yeah. So I'm supposed to go out there and gather a lot of beehives. Oh boy, I'm so sleepy. A lot of beehives, and then you guys already know this takes you to my village that I never go to just because I spend most of my time either creating here or in my Minecraft world, which is not this one. I have my own Minecraft account and place. I have my own world that I use. Yeah, I don't know what this is doing here. I don't like this. It doesn't go with the whole cobblestone scenario. Let me see. Do I have that over there too? I have it. Oh, yes, yes. I did a design. Now I remember. See, this one has it too. I did a lot of weird little things on all of the islands. On pretty much on everything that I designed. I add a little touch, a little flavor. And then she added this here. It was a lot smaller, but I recommended that she will make it taller and not put no chains. Just because if you're coming here with your horses, you're riding, you're gonna hit the lamps. But at least this way, you're not gonna hit the lamps. You might touch it, but you're not gonna get hurt. And then you come in, you drop off your horse, you get a ticket, you come back in, walking obviously to a checkpoint. I'm supposed to make a checkpoint right here. I was supposed to make a house somewhere over here, either that side or this side. Let's see. I got a message. Who's okay? So yeah, checkpoint somewhere over here, and then they get to go into the village, and then they whether decide they want to go to that village down there. Well, there are a few villages down there, or they want to come into Tokage Port. So whichever they want to do, they could do. So here it is. That's what we did this week. And I guess it took us a week. It wasn't just the weekend, but the week. It took us a day to do it. But then the final touches, like the grass, it took a week just for the grass to grow. And yeah, let me go back up there and give you guys a last view of the work that we did. And that was only possible just because there was a few of us here. My daughter was playing, my son was playing, my wife was playing, so the grass had a lot of opportunity for it to grow. Normally, you have to wait a long time for grass to grow, and until you have the grass, it doesn't look the same. So you kind of have to have the grass. So yeah, you. Oh wait, hold on. Is this a purple? Oh yeah, he is a purple. We cannot lose this guy. He's one of the originals. It was such a pain just to get him. It took me so much time. It took me like a month or two just to find a swampy area. So I'm gonna light this whole place up just so nothing can come up here, no zombies. Okay. Oh, I ran out of lights. Let me check this chest. Does she have any lights? Nothing. Yep. Inside the house, maybe. I do see a chest here, but no lights. Let me see if there's one. Nope, nothing. I'm gonna get out of here. So I guess the solution is not turning it on survival. But yeah, that's how it looks on this side. Mind you, we have to add more things to it, like houses, um, jobs, villagers, a few bells, maybe one up there, another one up here just because of the distance. That's Bear Island right there. That's island number 4. Yeah, that's pretty much what's happening. At some point, I'll take you guys to my village, which is all the way down that bridge. Oh gosh. So yeah, or and down there as well. There are many things down there that I don't go out. I just don't go out there. I mostly stay down here just because I'm waiting for the grass to load, and that's pretty much what I do. Just wait for the grass to load, which I'm gonna go do right now, and then I'm just going to stop recording and just leave my character there. I just leave him there, and I go do my chores. Okay, stop me now. Now I just gotta go. That elevator took so much work because sometimes it will not work. Sometimes you'll be shut up. Sometimes you'll be sucked down by the lava block. It was such a mess. And then we had to work with the signs. And then we were trying to make it so we didn't have to use the sign. Ah, perfect. Yeah, that's a perfect tree right there. Sometimes they grow together, sometimes they don't. So I didn't know if they were gonna grow. Sometimes you have to cut a few of the leaves just for it to grow. Okay, let's see. Am I gonna make it? Oh no, no. Oh, I do got 8 more. I think I saw another pack of fence in there. Oh yeah, 64. No, it's finally looking like something's happening over here. For the longest time, no fences, no trees. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna leave them here, and this is where the video is gonna end. I'm gonna upload it right now and call it a day. I gotta go do some things. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, spiral. Opposite facing trees. Yep, definitely island number 4. They come down the middle, then spiral begins. Okay, yep, this is where it's gonna end. Take care, guys.